and welcome back to another episode of BizJet TV. It's Fab Poli here today, and I'm going to be talking about something fascinating. We're going to look at another business case today. We're going to be talking about private jets and golf and professional golfers and the connection between these three. Now, I don't know if you play golf. I play golf. I really enjoy playing golf. All my family play golf. Golf has become a family activity. Two of my two oldest sons are very good. One of my sons actually played for England in the World Championships a few years ago. And so he's improved his golf over time. I find it a great, interesting sport. It helps me focus. It's very challenging. I find it very relaxing as well. Sometimes I just, jump out the office, jump into my car and go to one of the golf courses around here and just, play maybe 9 holes for a couple of hours on my own. Allows me to sort of forget everything else that I'm doing and just focus and enjoy the walk, enjoy the game and challenge myself and see if I can improve my score. And if I do a bad shot off the tee, just forget the bad shot, go in, play with what you've got. And there's so many lessons about life and about success that I personally have learned and I'm learning on the golf course. So I really like golf, and I really do enjoy it. So I sort of did this study on professional golfers, on wealthy individuals, private jets, and saw there's a connection between the three. So I'd like to share this presentation with you. So let's just dive in and find out what I've discovered. Hello and welcome to the BizJet Advantage series, and today we're going to be talking about professional golfers, business and private jets. Now, NetJets sponsors 35 professional golfers. They actually operate over 500 private jets. The company is owned by Warren Buffett. So interesting to see that they are sponsoring 35 professional golfers who all fly on their private jets to get them from one tournament to the next. Now, professional golfers, many tournaments are in secondary cities, such as the Masters played in Augusta, Georgia. Now, did you know that a golfer using private aviation instead of flying commercially would have saved 119 hours, nearly 5 days of travel time since the beginning of the year? Now, travel time flying commercially would have been 192 hours, including airport time and connections. By comparison, using a private jet card, the same itinerary would have been 73 hours, all non-stop with minimal airport time. 11 of the 30 places the PGA Tour has visited this year has smaller, non-commercial airports closer to the tournament venues. And let's look at an example here. In 2017, the US Open was played at Erin Hills in Erin, Wisconsin. While the nearest commercial airport in Milwaukee is about an hour by car, there are several airports catering to private jets that are closer. The previous week, most golfers were playing at St. Jude's Classic in Memphis, and there aren't any non-stop flights to Milwaukee from Memphis. What would be a flight of just over an hour to Erin Hills on a private jet would take about 7 or 8 hours flying commercial, when factoring in checked baggage and the long drive from General Mitchell Airport in Milwaukee to Erin Hills. So we can see here the amount of time that's saved from flying from one secondary airport to another, which you can do with a private jet. And the other advantage is you actually choose when you want to fly. You choose what time you're going to leave and what time you're going to land. So that's really interesting. These two great advantages, saving you lots of time and energy, which are two important things if you are a professional athlete. Now, inconveniences of flying commercial. This is what happened to the professional tennis player Zhang Shui. Last year, United Airlines did another one of their things, really upsetting their passengers when the gate agent forcibly took away her tennis racket, claiming it was too large to take on board as a carry-on. So, for a professional tennis player, a professional golfer, their equipment is really important. They have to have their equipment that's been tailored for them in order for them to perform at their best, win tournaments, gain more sponsorships, and basically make money. That's what their business is all about. So again, if you're flying with your own private jet, you take your equipment, you control your equipment. There's no surprises when you get the other end that, they put your equipment on the flight to Shanghai instead of on the flight to LA. And now there you are sitting at the tournament without your golf clubs or your tennis racket. So that's another it's an inconvenience of flying commercial and the advantage of flying private jet. Now, Nicklaus, one of the greatest golfers out there, now retired, 18 times major champion. He said he flies 500 hours a year all over the world in his Gulfstream G5. And he states that flying private has been his best investment as it buys him time. Now, let's look at CEOs, entrepreneurs, wealthy people, and we discover that 51% of wealthy people play golf. By far their number one recreational activity. Very interesting. President Donald Trump, wealthy himself, a billionaire, he said, "I've made deals on a golf course that I would have never ever made over a lunch. I actually told the people at Wharton, you should give a course in golf. There's something about the camaraderie. You get to know people better. They're your partner. I've always said about Obama that I don't mind that he plays golf, but he should play golf with people he wants to make agreements with." So again, lots of business deals done on the golf course. It's no secret that many a business deal has been closed on a golf course, but did you know that CEOs who regularly play golf are paid 17% more on average than those who don't? A whopping 90% of Fortune 500 CEOs play golf. That's 90%. And 80% of executives say playing golf enables them to establish new business relationships. Golf provides a unique opportunity to bond with individuals for a significant amount of time. If you have lunch with someone, that might be for an hour or so. In golf, you get to know the person much better since you're battling the course together. And in an age of teleconferencing, golf may be one of the last venues where you can maintain that personal contact. So you're out on the golf course with this potential client or potential person you're doing a deal with, and you get to know them better. When they shoot the ball off the tee and it suddenly goes into the trees or into water or into the sand, how do they react? What do they say as they're walking towards their ball? How do they approach it? What's their attitude when they do a double bogey as they approach the next tee? These are all things you can observe with somebody you're playing golf with, which you can't do when you're sitting in front of a nice meal in an expensive restaurant. So playing golf allows you to get to know people better and increases the odds of doing a profitable deal. Although only 20% of all golfers are female, 50% of executive women who play golf say being able to talk about golf allows them to be more successful. And although the study is a bit dated, women with a handicap of under 10 in 1993 made an average of $146,900 annually. So again, even for female executives, female entrepreneurs, playing golf does give them the edge. Pro golfer Phil Mickelson, let's see how he uses the private jet. He was leading the US Open by 3 shots, and the feat was even more impressive when you consider that Mickelson was in California the night before. Yes, after some practice rounds earlier in the week, Mickelson returned to California for his daughter's 8th grade graduation. And then on Wednesday night, he took a cross-country red-eye flag back to get to Merion Golf Course just hours before teeing off. So this is allowing Phil Mickelson to be there for his family, but at the same time, be there in a tournament and do well, all thanks to his private jet. So, what golf and flying private both do for you? Successful people understand the power of focus, effective time management, and that having a team of smart people around you all increase your odds of success. Both playing golf and the usage of private jets as a business tool do all of the above. So this sums up why most successful CEOs play golf, they use private jets, and why the top pro golfers fly private. How about you? Well, I hope you enjoyed this presentation, so please subscribe to BizJet TV, like, comment below, let me know what you'd like to find out about next. Tell me what you think about this video. We're here to serve you, and share this video with your friends, family, business associates and whatever, and let's get the word out there that there is a connection between success, golf and professional golfers. And that's all from Fab Poli at BizJet TV.